My name is Maddie Mills. Throughout the course of this class, I have learned the ins and outs of leadership and what my personal leadership style is. I've been fortunate to actually implement these ideas as I learn them, as I'm head scribe at the UF Health Emergency Department, and have had to make some particularly difficult decisions, especially during COVID. But why do I do it? Why do I choose to be a leader in such a complex industry at such an unprecedented time? I'll tell you. Growing up in the small rural town of Belglade, Florida, the typical events I experienced from a young age were not commonplace for other children. Living in an epicenter of agriculture that relied on heavy machinery, strong livestock, and sheer manpower, it was common to see traumatic injuries due to accidents on the job. It was not unusual to hear of tractor operators losing control of their machinery on the unstable dirt banks of the canals, or cattlemen getting trampled by their livestock. It was also routine to hear of violent crimes when listening to the police scanner and feel the vibrations above from the helicopters searching for the assailant or rushing a victim to care. I found each of these events piqued my interest in the after. What happened to these people after these traumatic events? Our rural community hospital was not well equipped for these injuries, despite their frequency, and it left me wondering how I could help. Fast forward to 2020, the year of what could possibly happen next. Promoted to head scribe of the UF Health Emergency Department Scribe Program amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, it was my responsibility to ensure scribes were remaining safe with minimal exposure to the virus, while also managing those employees whose families did not feel comfortable with their children continuing to work on the front lines. I worked in tandem with the scribe manager and medical director to create a game plan for scribes, which involved solely taking dictations and evolved into returning to patient rooms with an N95 once our supply was large enough to provide for scribes. I continue to lead to ensure safety of my fellow scribes and to advance my own leadership skills for my future as a healthcare professional. This semester, I found that my leadership style is employee-centered, and my leadership philosophy is servant leadership. I am committed to the success of each of my team members and am determined to help them realize their fullest potential through training and relationship building. I do not release my employees from training until I am sure that they are confident in their own abilities to work on their own. I have a very empathetic and humanistic personality, so I strive to create an environment that is supportive and motivating. I believe I have strong communication and active listening skills, and I am always brainstorming new ideas for efficiency and employee satisfaction. When my employees have issues, I trust that they will come to me first to help them solve their problems. I do have to be careful to check in on myself from time to time, because if my cup is empty, I can't pour into anyone else's. My personality can also be described as grounded and realistic, as I'm very detail-oriented and goal-driven. When a timeline is set, I make sure to plan ahead in order to finish a task before the due date to give ample time to account for any errors. I thrive in team settings in which each member uses their strengths to achieve a larger goal. Learning my own personal leadership style and philosophy this semester has helped me realize a new goal for my future: military medicine. I am excited to use the leadership strategies I've learned in this class in my career in Air Force medicine, where I will be serving those who serve our country.